So hey guys, my name is Blurred and welcome back to the channel. So it's very strange for me to be doing this because I have not really made ASMR content like ever. I did do like one video on my old channel where I like jokingly did an ASMR video because it was requested by subscribers to that channel at that time, so that's like the only experience I've had making ASMR content, and I've genuinely been wanting to do this for quite some time. I've been watching ASMR for, I want to say, since I was like 11, so like 9 years at this point I've been watching ASMR, and it's always just really intrigued me because there's just so many different things that you can do in an ASMR format. I mean, the biggest, like one of my favourite ASMR content creators is Ephemeral Rift, and he's been doing stuff for like 12 years now. It's insane, so I really love his stuff, but it's been over the last like 2 or 3 years or so, I want to say, that I've been watching like VR chat ASMR stuff, like what you're watching right now, and that stuff just seems so cool to me. I don't know why, but it always just, like, I didn't know how to record an ASMR. Sorry, what? I didn't know how to record in VR chat until like 3 days ago. Like, I just didn't know that you could do it, and didn't know how you could do it, but now I know. And it was a little bit complicated to set up, to be honest, at least just setting up for the first time, but now that I have done it, I think it'll be okay for the future if I do make more of these videos, and I do want to. So there's a couple of people, a couple of ASMR YouTubers that I really like and I've taken inspiration from, and they've sort of inspired me to make this video, and maybe more to come. So the biggest inspiration I have right now anyway is Miss Peach ASMR. I found her channel about a week or so ago, and I think she only started like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she's already got like over 1,000 subs, so I'm honestly really happy for her. Like, that's an insane feat, so if you're watching this, then seriously, congratulations, that's insane. And I've been commenting on her videos, and she seems like a really nice person, and she has inspired me to make these videos now, because like the quality of her videos are like absolutely insane for a channel her size. It's nuts, it's genuinely nuts. So I would highly recommend you guys check her out if you can. I'll try and make sure to leave links to people I mention in the description below, but knowing me, I will probably forget, so I'm sorry in advance. Who else? Oh, there's another channel called Furry ASMR, and he's another great creator. I've been watching him for probably nearly 3 years now, I want to say, close enough. It was definitely right around the start of the creation of his channel, but I don't think it's been quite 3 years yet. I'm not entirely sure, but I've been there for a very long time. So again, if Manny Furry ASMR is watching this, then thank you very much for inspiring me to make this video. And there's a bunch of other creators, but I on the top of my head I can't remember, so I'm so sorry. If I remember them when I'm editing this, I'll probably put a couple of, I'm still getting used to this, sorry. I'll probably put a couple of names and stuff on the screen if I remember to, so make sure to check those guys out too, because they're really cool. And in this video I just kind of wanted to just ramble a little bit, because life has been kind of shit lately for me, I gotta be honest with you, and I feel like just sitting down and talking to a virtual camera might, I don't know, it might help me a little bit, so I thought I would also just make my first ASMR video at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you have any suggestions or tips on how you would like me to improve, because I would like to improve. So if you have any tips for me, then please feel free to let me know down in the comments, and hopefully for the next video I will have hopefully sorted out some of the kinks that are present in, that most likely will be present in this video. So I guess I don't really know where to begin. So I kind of did a really stupid thing, and I honestly really regret it. So there's this girl that I work with, and I've kind of had a crush on her for a little bit now, and I've not felt like this towards another person for, well, probably ever, to be honest. It's honestly taken over my life a little bit, and I hate that it has, but that's just the truth of it, you know. And you know, I was at work the other day, and it just kept on growing and growing, like the urge to just let her know how I was feeling it was corrupting my mind basically, and I thought I needed to tell her, even if that meant possibly destroying whatever friendship we had at that point. And I'm sad to say that I think that's exactly what's happened. I've basically told her if she would like to go out for a drink or something else with me sometime. And she basically just asked if that was going to be as friends. And as soon as she said that, I was like, well, I'm cooked, you know. So I basically just said that, you know, it can be whatever you want it to be, you know, it can be just as friends or as anything else. And I messaged her like 7 hours ago, and she's not replied back, so I think that's the end of it, and I've kind of fucked up everything. And I said that I work with her, and I work with her basically every day, so, you know, it's gonna be a little bit awkward, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cope with that. So I think maybe next time I actually see her, if she brings it up, I'll talk to her about it, but if she doesn't, then I think I'll just have to leave it at that. I mean, I am kind of happy that I finally, you know, got this feeling off my chest, because now I can hopefully start the process of moving on. But I've also just made things incredibly awkward. I mean, a lot of people say to not date your co-workers, and I can understand why, because this shit sucks, you know. So yeah, that's that. I don't really have like much else to say, at least in terms of like events that have happened recently to me. So I guess I kind of want to move on to like mental health stuff, because I have been suffering with anxiety and depression mainly for, I want to say, about 5 years or so, and I have noticed it being getting worse basically every single day. I was on medication for it, but I just wasn't really seeing a whole lot of difference in my overall mood, so I basically just stopped taking them. But now I think it's getting to a point for me where I want to go back onto the medication, and also I kind of want to try therapy, because I was given the choice of therapy, and I was supposed to be booked in for an appointment. Well, I was booked in for an appointment, but I was too nervous to go, so I never showed up. And then my doctors have been constantly ringing me, basically asking for like a follow-up or something like that, I don't know. And because I'm terrified of talking to people on the phone, I basically never answered their calls, and now I feel awkward ringing back up the doctors and saying, hey, I'd like another appointment, please, because my head's going all wooey, so I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck in a bit of a rut at the minute, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I also want to say that alongside all this, like my sleep has been not the greatest. I've tried a lot of things. I've tried meditation, I've tried medication, I've tried like melatonin gummies and stuff like that. I've tried like teas that like have like some kind of special sleepy herb in it, but that didn't work either. I've also tried the whole thing of, leaving your phone away from you like an hour before you go to sleep. But because I've used my phone to go to sleep for so many years now, it actually just makes me too uncomfortable to not have it, It's like I have an addiction, It's like I'm having withdrawals. So I kind of have to use my phone to fall asleep. And I watch ASMR, I watch ASMR a lot during the day and also when I'm going to sleep. But I think that's gonna do it for this video. I know it's like incredibly short, but this is just kind of more of a test video to see what kind of stuff. Well, I guess just to see if I'll be any good at making this kind of stuff. Can you shut the fuck up? So again, if you guys have like any suggestions or any ways for me to improve, I'd love to hear from you guys. And I hope for the next video I'll have something hopefully a little bit more lighthearted. I know that this was probably kind of a bit of a letdown video, a bit of a sad, well, maybe not sad for you, but sad for me, But yeah, I hope for the next video I'll have something a little bit more upbeat for you guys, because this whole talking stuff, I don't want to be doing that for every single video. But I'd also like to hear from you guys. Like, if you guys are struggling too, I'd also love to hear from you, because I'd love to make a little community of people who just want to talk to each other, and just hopefully you'll feel like you have a little bit of a safe space, possibly. But that's entirely up to you guys if you want to do that or not. But I'm going to stop rambling now, and I don't think this video really helped you relax at all, but again, this is just the first video, and I hope to make subtle improvements throughout every video from now on. So yeah, I hope you guys take care, and maybe I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.